You know, a lot of us think we'd be further along than we are. We thought we'd be a better parent than we were or are. We thought we'd be a better spouse. We thought we'd be more successful. We thought we'd be a better friend. We thought this would turn out differently than it did. But we just got to understand where we are. God has something for you and something for me that is a future that God has for all ages to be able to say, I want you to focus in on the more of what God can do in your life. Don't worry about all the past stuff. Press on to the things that are in the future. Here's what happens in midlife. There's a compression that happens. You're raising your kids and your kids still need you. And now you're finding that your parents are aging and your parents need you. And all of a sudden there becomes this compression that happens in this moment where you're becoming an archaeologist, not an astronaut, and you've got all this stuff. Your energy's a little bit different. Your time of recovery after events is a little bit different. And now your parents are on one side and your kids are on the other side. And you're more needed possibly than you've ever been needed in your life. Yet in these moments, you're like, well, how do I do this? How do I transition in this? What do I do with this? And in that, you've got to lay it to the Lord and say, God, you've got to give me the strength and the energy. So if you're a parent that's getting a little bit older and your kids are adults now and they're in midlife, let me just give you a couple tips. If you want to bless your family as you bless your family, get your stuff together and clean out your closets, okay? Those two things will help us considerably. All the stuff you've been amassing for, 30, 40, 50 years that you think we want, we probably don't want, okay? Get rid of all that, but then at the same time, I say that jokingly, get your stuff together with power of attorney and your will and all these things. We have a ministry in our church. We help people do that because it will really make a mess as you're trying to raise kids and get the kids through and also take care of your parents, and there's a compression. But we got to focus, Lord, I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to trust you with what you have. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.